Marco, there's probably a whole heap of questions. The first one is that World Games put out a story linking you, or saying that you affirmed as the coach of Brisbane Roar, and more importantly, there's a line in there that says you're attracting players to go up there, which, do you know anything about that?
No, it's only a rumor, nothing else. I cannot comment this. From my side, I'm contracted here end of May, and that's at the moment my personal situation.
Have you spoken to anybody from Brisbane Roar?
No.
Have you made an application?
Pardon?
Have you applied? Because what they're doing, they've got a company who takes applications. So you sign in and you post them.
No, I sign nothing. For not another club. I sign nothing at the moment. I'm end of May at the moment a free agent.
So okay, so that's that part. So what's the story here? Because obviously there was a planned meeting with maybe you and the chairman.
Yes.
Has that happened?
Not yet. I'm still waiting for him to contact me. As promised, I left him a message for 4 hours ago. Not 4 hours, for 4 weeks ago. It was on the 21st of February, and I'm still waiting for a call back. That's the situation, because I have a lot of points to discuss with him. Not only my personal future, also the goal for the club, and I would like to understand what the goal for the season is, for this season, and I want to know what is the long-term goal from the club. That's for me important, and the decision that the club taken this season didn't make sense. Some decisions, and that I have to discuss with him, because I would like to know I would like to know for the benefit for the players, for the supporters, for the sponsors, for the whole Adelaide United family. That's important. What are the intentions? And I think we need now a decision. We need stability and calm in the club, and it would be good for everybody if we had stability and if we had a decision. That's the situation. The situation is the same as for 4 weeks.
Marco, do you find it strange that the head coach of a professional soccer club or football club can't get a meeting with the chairman?
For me, it's always hard to sit here, because that's questions to the club, and maybe not only to the chairman. We have a CEO with Cosmina. You can ask him as well. That's also an important person in the club. Let him ask him the question. I cannot.
The questions have been asked.
And what was the?
I haven't had any reply, to be fair. But it sounds like
that can be also an answer, huh?
But it sounds like you want to stay. The way you're, is that?
I'm happy here. I feel comfortable, but I said it that I have also a lot of points to discuss, because it's not only only one meeting and you find together. You have to discuss a lot of, and I think it's now very important to find a decision, because a lot of player contracts ending is correct, and if you don't want to lose these players, you must know who's the coach for the next season. And look, I was before Pete in the club, and maybe he has another idea. It's okay. It's part of the job, but we have to speak about it, and that's for me important. I never had this before in my long career as a player and as a coach, but I learn every day new things.
Is it making it harder for you to go about your daily business?
No, it makes not harder, but now look, we sit here together, and tomorrow it's an important game, and we speak about my future. My future is not important. The game tomorrow is important. And I'm not happy to speak always about my future or to read headlines about my future. And we can make it easy to sit together, to find a solution, and then to bring it out. What happened? That's the normal way. I don't know what the reason is, why not, and I cannot comment and answer this question. That's a question for the club or for the whole club.
Do you think with the delay, with them, you're out of contract in May, with them leaving it now so late, this meeting that was supposed to happen in February last month, do you think that this now might, do you think now that the club and yourself are at loggerheads where it looks like you might not be here next season, they might not re-sign you?
I cannot answer. Fact is, I'm contracted here. I give my best every day to be successful for this club. I work hard with the boys. We have a clear goal as a team that we will reach the finals. And we know we have to do a lot of good work. But at the end, I don't know what is next season.
Let me rephrase that. Are you worried about your future here at Adelaide United?
I cannot be worried because I don't know my future. I must wait.
Just changing. Can we change?
Yeah, change.
Please.
You've had to move out of Playford.
Yeah.
And what I understand was that the one pitch has been reworked and it wasn't ready this week. And the pitch that you used on Tuesday, it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
So what's the actual reason? Because I got bits and pieces, but we didn't.
The reason for the training at Adelaide City were the terrible conditions of the pitches, not from one pitch, of the pitches at Playford, and the surfaces are too dangerous to train on, and I don't want to risk injuries. And we had last season injuries, and the reason was the terrible pitch. And and to avoid problems in the future, the club needs to find a solution for this big problem. For me, it's a big problem. You must train on a good service. You must prepare the team as well. You can, and that's now also a part of the club to find a good pitch. Maybe for me, the best solution can be to train 2 or 3 times in Coopers. Why not? We have only 3 games in Coopers, nothing else. I don't think so. It's a concert in Kurz. They need not a good pitch, but we need in this part also a solution.
So what was the problem that with the maintenance? Have you spoken to the grounds, the greenskeeper who looks after the pitch? Because I understand.
No, the greenkeeper is not the problem. He works hard. I think the problem is it was one of the points after the last season. I said them we have to prepare the pitch well for the next season, because we had the same problems last season with the pitch. Some areas are really soft around the sprinklers, and that's dangerous for the players. It's very, very dangerous, and I cannot train on it. And that was one point after the last season, to fix it up, but not only to fix the grass, to fix the system, the water system up, that we have a good pitch. And now we are at the same or in the same position as last season. And we had last season a long-term injury, and the reason was the pitch.
Is that adding to your frustration? Obviously, because you've had to go to Adelaide City, and I'm not sure, I've got a photo whether you're on it looks like grass, but I don't know if you train on this.
The pitch was okay. I think it's not perfect, but it's better to train there with a surface or on a surface that is all it's always the same surface, not soft, not hard, not another surface, and that's important. And I'm thankful that we can train there, because it was not possible to train at Playford.
So what sparked you to just go? You trained there Tuesday and then yesterday you're at Adelaide City, and I understand you might be there maybe next week as well. So
Yeah,
what made you make the decision?
We must find a pitch for the rest of the season, because I think we cannot go back to Playford. Maybe for short term to the left side pitch, but after 1 week we have the same problems.
Do you think the unevenness of the mushy pitch or wet pitch and hard has contributed to soft tissue, calf problems, maybe drivers, hamstrings?
Can be, yes, of course.
So has that been disappointing for you that you've lost players and you've got a thin squad already, and then?
At the moment, I didn't lose players. That was not the reason. We lost players after contacts in the game or something else. But now we have some light injuries from the pitch in Playford, and now we must stop to train there, because if I keep going to train there, then I'm sure we will have a lot of injuries.
Has this ever occurred to you in Germany, coaching the top level, where you've had to get rid of a ground because it's not suitable for?
No, but in Germany it's different. We have a paradise of training pitches. That's a different culture. When you see the other clubs in the A-League, sometimes they must also jump from pitch to pitch. They have not a pitch for themselves. But I think in Adelaide we will find a good pitch to train for the rest of the season.
So you think it's cultural, where they've just let it go? Maybe you think
it's not culture. It's part of the culture. Part of the in Germany it's football number one. That means you have always good pitches. Also in upper classes teams, and that's normal.
So we're talking the rest of the season now, so that's Playford's out for the rest of the season.
If you want to play on the whole pitch, yes, because you cannot train there. Yes.
You got a couple of nice ins this week with Nicola and Jakobsen coming back in. Thank you. What do they mean to have back in the squad?
It's very good to know that they are back. I think all injured players are working hard for their comebacks, and the only player who's now, or the only two players they are now available for tomorrow is Jakobsen, because for Jakobsen is not a surprise. But I'm happy that Nicola is now, that I have another solution as for an offensive player. It's good to know to have him back, but also he need a little bit time to set up to his old level. Yes, thank you.
Is there any other ins and outs for this game?
No, I don't
So,
think so.
how about Georgie? Obviously, he looked like he started to get some rhythm, and he started to fit in well. Then lost him. So he's not going to be around Blackpool.
Which sorry?
Blackpool.
George?
Yes, we had the same problem last season. Maybe last season was a bigger problem because we lost 3 starters in January for 3 or 4 games. It's part of the contract in Australia to let the players go to the Aussie rules. But we will miss him only 1 game, and then he will back. I hope he did a good job, or he will do a good job there, and he play well, and then he come back fit and healthy.
So you played Perth a couple of times. You know that Popovich. I mean, he liked to sit and then sting.
Yeah, that's.
So if you worked on that, because in the past, I think the last game he struggled with that sort of system that he played. Maybe the team wasn't patient enough.
The team from Perth struggled, or our team, Adelaide. It's a different game because they it's a top team in the ladder. They play the whole season very strong on a high level. The tactical line-up is very compact. They play with 5 on the back, with 2 very offensive, maybe the left side more offensive wing-back. They have a lot of good movements in the offensive, fast players, and they wait for the right moment. But I think with our experience at Perth in round 14, we played a very good game there, and we made a lot of pressure, and I think is the way you have to play against them. You must know the team is top fit, the team is confident, and it will be hard work, but I feel always confident and believe in my boys. It's you have to know you cannot make big mistakes, because they have the quality to score goals with only 1 or 2 chances, and that's it. Yeah, and I know we are at the moment, or the last games, were not the quality we can play, but yeah, the last 2 weeks we trained hard and good, and yeah, I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
Just are the boys all pretty happy? How have you seen considering all the circumstances, what's going on, shifting pitches, your meeting with the chairman, how have you seen the group? Is the group anxious, or they're pretty relaxed?
No, the group is focused. I think it's not easy, but the boys follow the coaches, and they are always focused. We have a clear aim, and we know that we have to do a good work in the next 6 games to reach our goal, because it's not so easy. Newcastle is back in the race for the top 6, and you never know what happens in the future. But we know we stay in a good position. That means if we do our homework, we will reach our goals for sure. And I think the boys are focused. I'm very happy with the boys. I'm very proud to be the coach from them.